Let's talk a little bit about HP Incorporated. This stock has gotten a lot of attention here on YouTube lately. I've seen some value investors talk about it, claiming that it is indeed undervalued, and there could be a potential case for this. But let's start off by taking a look at the 5-year performance, and as you can see, just off the bat, glancing at the stock price, it looks like this is underperforming the market. However, remember, this company is paying dividend, and we have to add back dividend into this calculation to see if they have been performing above or below market returns for the last 5 years here, as the value is being paid out to shareholders and it is no longer part of the stock. Value is being distributed and not being built up. This is a fine strategy, and a lot of dividend investors try to only look for companies that are paying out good dividend. And in terms of dividend being secure, they have quite stable earnings per share and can use the cash flow in this case to continue to pay out dividend, and I don't see that there is risk of loss of principle. But let's talk a bit about the underlying business in this case. They're selling, of course, laptops and computers mainly, some printers as well. However, there's been quite the interesting macroeconomic development in this whole vertical. Remember the whole beer virus, where every employee, maybe even you, had to work remotely from home, we were isolated, and people needed new laptops. Well, for the first time in a long time, the laptop industry saw tremendous growth at above 10%. And this is terrific for a market that was stagnant for a long time. It was doomed by analysts, and people were pointing at the razor thin margins for this business. However, now there's a lot of units out there, and the typical refresh cycle of a personal computer for an employee will be about 2 to 3 years in most cases. And given this, I think that this company will be a bit more cyclical in the future, and we will see a bit more difference in revenue for a company that's historically had quite stable revenue, although it has declined a bit here recently in terms of growth numbers. And it will be interesting to see when the refresh cycles start hitting, how companies in this vertical will perform. In my case, I will not invest in this company, but I will just look from the sideline and see what's going on, to see how the market interprets the revenue numbers when they start to come out, how the whole industry performs, and just my gut feeling for HP is that I think they will be very close to market returns in the next couple of years. It's a mature industry, it's a few competitors, and I think that there's not a lot of risk of disruption from new players. So just from gut feelings, from looking at financials, and from the industry experience that I have, I believe that market returns is the most likely case. But hey, that's just my opinion. And if you have a different one, please let me know in the comments below. And as always, hope you make a ton of money, whatever investments you decide to make. Take care now. Bye bye.